Hi, I'm Kevin Dolan with a case study for you about one client of mine who went from zero to $639,992 in 21 days. This case study is very relevant for you if you're currently selling a high ticket coaching program, especially if you lead a mastermind group. It's relevant for you if you're delivering outstanding results for your members. If not, this is actually not for you because these ideas will only spread the word about how bad you are. So you should stop watching now. It's relevant for you if you're thinking of launching a new higher level of coaching, or if you want to put more members into your highest level program that you have right now. Those last two are especially important because this case study is about how I helped sell membership in a brand new coaching program before it was ever created. We were highly profitable from day one, which helped build a first-class program for my client after proving that there was a demand for it first. It was just very important that we did it in that order. This idea of sell, then build is something most people never think of doing, but it's available to you now if you implement what I'm about to show you. So a quick bit of background on this project. My client, the Team Training Institute, provides coaching for dentists worldwide. They're very good at what they do, and their members see a transformation when they follow the program. You should have similar results for your coaching clients, or again, this is not for you. Now, the stakes on this project were high because my client decided on short notice to offer a new program at their annual summit for coaching members. The details were still to be decided, and if it didn't sell, they would have postponed or canceled the program altogether. Overall, they were doing very well in their business, but they knew they could do better, and I hope that resonates with you. Here's what happened in this project. The process was simple. My team and I wrote a two-part promotion to sell the program. Part one was a sales letter sent to a list of 30 qualified prospects. We sold one seat in the new program when that person called for a consultation. The price on this new service was $79,999. Remember, it wasn't developed yet. We sold it before it was even built. Part two was a sales script to sell the new program from the stage, and variations of the script are now used to sell it by phone and webinar. At the end of the sales presentation, we sold 7 more seats at $79,999 each. The math, when you do it, total sales, $639,000 in only 21 days. That's not bad, to put it mildly, especially when you consider that $639,000 in change is annual membership fees, most of which renew each year. And they sold another $479,994 the next year with the same campaign that I created for them. Total revenue today, nearly $2 million from my client. And Darcy Juarez, the director of marketing for the Team Training Institute, she was pretty happy. Her comments are below. She says that I've worked for clients in the US, Canada, and Australia, including a number of Dan Kennedy's Titanium Mastermind clients. That name Dan Kennedy is going to appear again in just a moment. But Darcy said something important here. She's talking about me. Kevin's an expert in taking your marketing from good to great. What I do for clients is I find clients who are doing very well with their business right now. Their marketing is good, even very good. And what I do is help make it great because I see things differently, and I help take one message that works really well in one medium, such as in-person sales, for example, and I spread it out through multiple media, which is what I did for the Team Training Institute. It's what I do for my clients, around the world, mostly in America, of course. But your takeaways from this there are 4 of them. Number 1 is don't be afraid to sell, then build your next new service. It's a risk-free way to test the market and avoid costly mistakes. Most people take an opposite approach, the mad scientist approach, where you create it in your basement or at your desk, and you spend weeks and months, even years, developing a program or a project that you know is going to sell, and you find out too late that no one wants to buy it. What we like to do is sell it first, and if there is a market, if there is a demand, if there are people willing to pay you for the idea, then create it later. It's risk-free, and it's highly profitable, and it's my preferred strategy when working with clients. Your second takeaway is simple but elusive. Your best buyers are your current clients and prospects, the people that are already in your world, or anyone you have an affinity with, a personal connection with, a professional connection with, a joint venture endorsement with, that you can get a mailing address for. The first part of this is how we promoted this program. This program was sold to the current clients, the current coaching clients of the Team Training Institute and the prospects that they already had in their world. So we weren't going out to strangers. We were selling to a very overlooked group of people, which is your current buyers. And your best buyers are almost always your current buyers. We sold it to people who are already members. We ascended them to a new higher premium level. And we set off a windfall of nearly $2 million with pretty much zero acquisition costs. So you never want to take for granted your current clients and prospects. You just want to keep putting new and better offers in front of them. And that's what I did for the Team Training Institute. Again, it's what I do for my clients routinely. The other part of this takeaway is anyone you have an affinity with, if you can get an endorsement to someone who's not a competitor with you and put your offer in front of their clients, that's a fantastic way to launch a new service or to expand an existing service. And again, it's something that I have nearly 2 decades of experience doing for my clients. So it's something that you can take and run with today. The third takeaway for you is that COVID is actually a good thing in a strange way. COVID and Zoom make your marketing more scalable than ever because it's never been easier to reach new prospects or current prospects, any prospects, by video, which is how you and I are communicating right now, by the way, video. There's no need to sell in person anymore. That's what my client did initially with this new program that I helped them launch. But we've been using this approach to sell by webinars and to sell by phone to people remotely. Your market, the whole world is pretty used to using Zoom right now, to watching people on video and communicating that way. And so that's actually good news because it's never been easier to scale a good idea and reach more people than it has been right now. There's still a place for direct mail. I use it in almost every promotion, and the phone and email and webinars. But video messages just like this one are a fantastic way to scale any good idea and reach a wider market. And finally, if you have just one great client case study, you can clone that client to create 2, 4, 8, and many more. That's why the name of my business is Client Cloning Systems. What I do is help you find one good case study, one satisfied client in your company, and then take that message from that client and clone them by getting the message out to a wider audience. All you need is the right mechanism to deliver that message. And the mechanism, it was a multi-pronged approach that we used. In this case, it was direct mail, it was live sales message, it was email. But again, all you need is one great case study, and then you can be off to the races. All you need are the right mechanisms to deliver it. So what's next for you? Well, you can do nothing with these ideas, and I hope you did find them useful. But if you didn't, then you can just go your merry way, and I apologize. I wish you a great rest of the day today. Number 2, you can implement these ideas yourself. I've just dissected a very profitable campaign that I did for a client, and the principles are applicable to any business, especially if you have a high-end coaching service. You can take these ideas and implement them yourself. Number 3, option 3 is to get my feedback and then decide if you want to do it yourself or get my help on a project. I'd be delighted to get on the phone with you for up to 30 minutes, exchange ideas about this strategy and how it could apply to your coaching business. And then you can take the ideas and, again, implement them on yourself. You'll have more clarity and more new ideas, and it'll be much clearer for you after you and I speak because, 2 heads are better than one. And if you'd like my help, of course, I'd be delighted to work with you on a project, but there's no cost and no obligation to get on the phone with me and discuss these ideas and see if they can work for you in your business. So I suggest you do take the next step. There's a button below this video. You should click on it now to book a call with me and discover what's possible for you in your business. But first, you should know a little bit about me and why you might want to talk to me. Since 1998, that's more than 2 decades, my team and I have helped more than 1,270 entrepreneurs get more clients like their best clients. But in particular, why should you listen to me? Well, briefly, I've been marketing online since 1994 when I sold what might have been the first ebook. It was called How to Find a Job on the Internet. The selling price was $10. You had to mail me a check. It's a long, interesting story. I'd be delighted to tell you more about it on the phone when we get a chance to speak. But after that, I was webmaster for FedEx.com for 3 years. And I learned and worked alongside with the pioneers of online marketing. I had no bad habits to unlearn because I learned from the people we were making it up as we went along. It was a fantastic journey for me. And since then, I've been the author or co-author of 5 books, including 21 Quick Ways to Get More Clients. They're available at Amazon.com or your local bookstore by request. Speaking of books, I was featured by Dan Kennedy in one of his books called No BS Branding. He featured 2 of my sales letters in that book and success stories from 3 of my clients. If you don't know Dan Kennedy, you should. He's one of the leading thinkers and consultants when it comes to direct marketing, which is what I practice, direct marketing. And it was a privilege and an honor to be in one of his books. And over the years, I've been interviewed by all major media, TV, radio, and print, Fox News, CBS Radio, NBC TV. There's a list there that I've edited it to get here for brevity, but more media than I'd care to list there. But the bottom line is, these are not websites where my press releases appeared, and I can say that I've been featured by, Fox News. I've been on TV, I've been on the radio, and plenty of print publications because my ideas are applicable to almost any entrepreneur, and I hope you found these ideas valuable yourself. So if you did, I urge you to click below to book a call with me now to discover what's possible in your business. We'll get on the phone for up to 30 minutes and discuss how you can take these ideas and either put them to work in your business or ask for my help to work alongside with you. I thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.